Okay. Morning, everyone. I'm audible, guys. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's proceed. Can anyone summarize what has happened in the last class? Yeah. What we did yesterday? Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Continue. Someone was telling, right? So yesterday we what all topics we covered?
Block diagram problems, sir.
Good. So before going for block diagram, I taught you some rules, set of rules to be followed. Correct? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So let's proceed from where we left out yesterday. So just have a quick glance. Then we'll go ahead with your next type of problems. So yesterday we started with a new concept called block diagram. So I told you block diagram nothing but a pictorial representation. So why it is required in order to get a bigger and complex system to a simplest one, we will use block diagram. And the main agenda is to find a transfer function. So eliminating a n number of complex system to a simple system. Okay, so then we went through with different techniques to do any reduction of a block diagram. So what are the different techniques we have? So I think I taught you 9 reduction techniques. So where we got an idea that what is the procedure we are supposed to follow. So let me go back to that. So I think we talked about 3 different major parts which comes into this block diagram. So one is called block, summing point, a branch point. So I told you summing point is nothing but, so it is a point at which 2 or more signal can be added or can be subtracted. So similarly went with a branch point. So I told you the branch point is also called as a takeaway point, and one more name you can add, it is also called as a pick off point. I'll repeat: branch point, take off point, pick off point. So both pick off and take off along with branch point, same name can be given. Okay, so then we went through with some set of rules for the reduction of a block diagram. So if 2 blocks are in series or a cascade, we can reduce it to 1 block with help of a product, means a multiplication. Similarly, if blocks are in parallel, we can add things. So here plus and minus is a summing point. So if it is minus, you have to give minus. If it is plus, you have to give plus. Then we discussed about a branch point or a pickup point or a takeoff point with respect to moving it ahead or behind. So if we move things ahead, then I just need to multiply 1 by g. So see, if we move backside, you have to multiply g. Then went to its summing point 2 concept. So it is a reverse concept of your branch point. So if I move a summing point ahead, I should multiply by g. If I do behind or before, I should multiply 1 by g. Then we can perform interchanging of summing point also. So this will come to know today's problem. So we can interchange the summing point depending upon the question. Okay, so then we can do the splitting also. You can look at here. So if you have plus plus minus, then you can split it as plus plus one side and plus minus one side. So this type of problem also will try to solve today. And last category we went through was elimination of feedback. So here elimination of feedback loop. At the starting, we have discussed something called positive feedback, negative feedback. So in this control system, completely we are going to follow negative feedback. So that's why you can see minus here. So plus minus. So whenever you see minus to this response h, that is your feedback path. So the formula become g divided by 1 plus gh. So majority problems will be involving minus only because we are following negative feedback concept. If you find anywhere in the diagram plus along with this h, see if they give g and if they give plus, that doesn't make sense. So I'm talking only with respect to my feedback loop. If h is given, if plus is given in place of minus, that is called positive feedback and that is rarely used. That time only change you should make is instead of this plus you should give minus, that's all. So if minus is there plus, if plus is there minus in the formula. Am I clear with this feedback path what I told just now to everyone?
sir.
Okay. So just have and remember of this. Whenever you find such kind of loop, I can reduce this complete loop to a single block. So we are following majority 99% with respect to negative feedback. So the formula remains plus only here. Rare case, any problem we can find with respect to positive feedback system, then we just change the negative. Okay, so then I think we solved one problem. So I told you before solving any problem, make a strategy. So what are the things I can make at the beginning only? You just make one rough sketch aside. Point one should be this, point should be this. Then you try implementing step by step to get a single block out of this complete block and to get a transfer function. So this is what the ultimate goal. So I've reduced this block. So as we discussed yesterday, we know that I can't take this G1 and G2 in cascade because there is a point in between these two. Correct? So similarly, I can't make G3 and G2 parallel because there is a G1 in between this. So we should make some alteration with the help of that 9 reduction technique what we learned such a way that we can go ahead. Okay. So what are the steps we involved? So this is your breakaway point or takeoff point or pickup point. So this, if I move here, so what will happen? So here I should multiply with what term is there. So I should multiply for this one more new block called 1 by G1. So then 1 by G1 into G3 or in cascade. So I wrote directly G3 by G1. So that was the first step. Agree everyone? So step 1. So we have moved ahead. The branch has moved ahead. So whatever the things is there, that has to be multiplied with 1 by G. So here since G1 is there, so it's 1 by G1. So since G3 and G1, I told yesterday, right, how it looks. If I combine that cascade, it becomes G3 by G1. So now if you look at, so this is one separate part, this is one separate part. So it means this is in parallel combination, the rule number 2, and this is in your elimination rule, that is rule number 9. So if you remember that rule, just try to implement. So these two become addition. So we got a new block. So here they are done feedback path first. It's okay, not an issue. So you can do whichever you want, but ultimate thing you just follow one at a time. So then you can make out here a feedback path formula G divided by 1 plus G into H. So G is replaced with G1. So the formula changes. Then retain this. Then the two become parallel. So parallel combination is added. So again, this combination is in cascade. So again, that two become one complete block. So to write a transfer function, I wrote C of S by means output by input is nothing but transfer function. So whatever the final answer you're going to get in this block, that itself is my transfer function. If any element are there to eliminate it, or else you can keep the things same way. So this is the way you're supposed to solve any block diagram problem. So is it okay till here yesterday's class what we went through, everyone?
Sir.
Okay. So now let's go with a new problem. So let me open the problem first. Is it visible, guys? The problem is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take one at a time. So let me cut this and paste in your paint. We'll go one by one. So we'll take only the first problem. So we'll try to analyze. So what all the logic we learned yesterday? We solved one problem. So we'll try to analyze one more. Is this question visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you start telling what all the possibilities are there to do reduction technique. So the question is same, reduce the block diagram and obtain a transfer function. Yeah. See, if I keep explaining the problem, you won't do anything. So I want you to analyze after understanding the logic, what I taught you yesterday, and today we revise once more. So then tell me what all the strategies we are supposed to follow. So if you make a plan at the beginning, then you can go ahead. Yeah. Someone told something, yes?
We should move the branch pointer at the beginning.
This one? This point you're telling we can move here. Okay, good. Fine. Then, say you make a plan at the beginning. So that is what one point. Then what else you can do? You just make a strategy. Then we can do the steps easily. So You writing one by one and analyzing means it is not so easy. So you just make a rough sketch at the beginning. So what is the thing I should go first, then second, then third, then you can implement here. Okay, so let me explain this problem. So before going for this problem, there are two concepts to be understood in this problem. So let me explain that first. So I hope everyone got step number 9, guys. Step number 9, elimination part. So you just look
Yes,
at here
sir.
what I'm writing. So there was a concept called elimination of feedback path. So I have written H here. So then there was a G is there, H is here. And this is given to my path. So where I can have one plus and one minus. So this you remember, right? So whenever you find such kind of things, so you got to know it is called as a feedback loop or elimination of feedback path. So then we eliminated this to a formula or a single block called as G divided by 1 plus G into H. Okay, Napa? So in this, you need to know two things. So one is whenever H is present in this type of loop, you just make out the two things. So you don't remember output input, right? So this is input part R of S. And this is my output C of S. Okay, so can you observe one thing in this feedback loop? So there is an arrow mark which is pointing towards my input. From means what? It is coming from input, I mean output to input. Agree? You can make out the arrow mark. It is like this, guys. So whenever you find output to input, that type of loop is called as feedback loop. Am I clear with the first point what I told? Everyone. So always remember whenever you find H here, so there will be a path from output to input. So this is output part. You can see arrow mark is pointing here, it ending towards input. So output to input side path is called as a feedback path. Okay. So similarly, we have one more path called as forward path. You look at this diagram. You look at this diagram and tell me how many forward paths you have. Forward path means input to output. So two different paths we are discussing. One is forward path. So from this diagram, what you can see in this problem, can you tell me how many forward paths you have? Forward paths, I get the hint, input to output. So input to output path is what I'm asking for you. How many forward paths you have?
2, 5.
2, 5, different answers. See, look at here. I'm tracing in this way, right? So forward path, it will go straight away. So this is my one forward path. Agree? From input
Yes,
to
sir.
output. Okay, Napa. So then I can take this path. I can take this path as my second. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So any other paths are there which takes input output. I can't go in this way because it is
No,
coming
sir.
from output path. So I can't take this path here again. So there is no possibility. This is also a feedback path. So can we stop in this particular problem? The forward paths are 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I hope you understood right what I taught everyone. So the forward path means from input to output path. So this is one and this is one more. Okay. So now one more thing I told called as feedback path. So both are same only. So let me change the feedback path here. Yeah. How many feedback paths here, guys? So output to input is what the meaning of feedback path. Output to input.
2, sir.
2, sir.
2. Good. So how you have to judge? I told you the arrow mark, correct, Appa? So arrow mark is pointing, right? See, from output end. See here, this is also arrow mark coming from output to input, and here is one more output to input. So it means you have two forward paths. So till here, any doubts, anyone? I hope everyone got how to judge the forward path as well as feedback path. Is it okay, guys? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now look at this two feedback paths what you told. So one is having H1 and one is having nothing. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So then what is the difference between this to this is what I'm trying to explain now. Okay. So whenever you find G with H, so this type of feedback we are going to call it as non-unity feedback path. I'll repeat, non-unity. Unity means your feedback is not equal to 1 anta artha. Okay. So non-unity feedback path is what this type of feedback path is called as. Am I clear? So your H is not equal to 1. It means it is other than 1. It may be anything. So that is called as non-unity. So that time you can make use of the formula G divided by 1 plus G into H. Is it okay, guys, with this? Shall I proceed? Everyone, is it okay? Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm eliminating this. Eliminated this and I'm connecting this in the way how you can see in the problem. So it means what? H is not there. So H is not there means what? It is understood it is equal to 1. So this type is called as unity feedback path. So where H remains 1. Unity feedback path. So what is the formula now? So what I should replace the formula, guys?
G by 1 plus T.
1
Very
plus.
good. So G divided by 1 plus G because H becomes 1. So this is the formula we have to incorporate whenever you see such type of feedback path. I hope I made both things clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
So this is what the thing you can find in this problem. Can you find both concepts are there? Yes or no here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So only thing you should remember is the arrow mark. If it is not coming from in output to input, then I can treat this as a parallel combination, not a series. Okay. Assume that this arrow mark was not given like this. So if it is somewhere like this, so it is also one forward path now. Okay. So then you're not supposed to take this as a feedback path. So this is a mistake you will commit. So that's why I'm stressing. Understand the logic. Okay, if this arrow mark was going out like this, then this is not called as a feedback path. This is called as a forward path. Then you should go with your parallel combination. See, even though nothing is here, it means it's 1. So how to do parallel combination between these two? I should add, right? So it become 1 plus G2. Understood the difference between both, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So this is the thing
Yes.
you will make a mess. So be alert. If arrow mark is from output to input, it's understood it is a feedback. If it is from input to output, it is called as a forward path. So that time you have to go with this type of problem with a parallel combination, not with a feedback. So I hope the things are clear to everyone. Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me remove everything. Okay, fine. Yeah. So now let's come back to the problem now. So your friend told one suggestion that I can move this to here. Good. So that is also possibility. See, it doesn't mean that you can solve one problem in only one way. You have multiple options to be solved. So that you can check out. Is it okay? What I told till now to everyone?
Okay.
Yeah. So now tell me what is the possibility? Okay, let me take a problem without this. Okay. So is it visible now clearly? Yeah. So the disturbance was not there. Fine. So now what is the thing I told? So as your friend told, I can push this here. That is what your friend suggesting. Surendra? So that possibilities are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So along with this, okay, if we keep this as one option, so excluding that also we can solve. That also I will teach you. Okay. So you just look at this thing what I told you earlier. So what it is, what type of feedback path it is?
Feedback.
Negative feedback, one thing. Second thing, what I told, it is some name I told,
Unity.
right?
Unity.
So it's a negative unity feedback, it means H is 1. So can we eliminate this?
Yes, sir.
So this elimination can happen, but look at the extra fitting here. So extra fitting is like it's a summing point with 3 inputs. Agree?
Yes,
There
sir.
are 3 signals in this junction. So what is the thing I told you? The splitting. So I think I told you the splitting part clearly for you guys. So rules. Do you remember the rules? So plus, plus, minus. So this is how it is there. So what is the way I can split this? So I can split this in this way. Just look at what I'm writing. Is it right or wrong? So I will keep the both pluses. So I hope you remember the rule what I taught you. So in that this option was there. So if we have such kind of things, I can split my summing point. So plus will come here and minus will come here. Agree? Is it what?
Yes, sir.
So I can write the things like this. So
Yes,
why I
sir.
am telling this? Because you have 3 signals to one summing point. If you are able to split this, then this along with this G2 will become a one feedback path. Agree? Agree, guys? So I can eliminate this part easily if you have this splitting option. Is it okay to everyone? So it means other part will be as it is. So while writing diagram, this is a mess you will do. You will do what? You will take that this is a complete having a feedback path and you will eliminate this completely. You will write one single block. Is it right or wrong? Is it right? Yeah, you got what I'm asking? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
So G1 is there. So according to the logic, what we learned, what you will do blindly, you won't observe this signals carefully because in exam tension, you will be having that tendency to do things faster without observing the things, you will make a mess. So plus, plus, minus 3 signals are there in one summing point. So what you will do, you will take this completely as one block and you will write a diagram like this. So then the complete explanation is going to be down. Agree, everyone? So there is a different meaning for this and there is a different meaning for the thing what I showed towards my right hand side. So is this both are same? Is this both are same?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
No, sir.
what you will do is if you commit such type of thing, then you will make this two as a cascade. That is going to lead a complete wrong of a problem from now onwards. So this is a mistake you will commit. See why I'm stressing mistake. This is going to happen. So that's why I'm telling. So instead of analyzing a mistake like this, try to analyze the problem from the beginning. That's why I told step by step, try to analyze and do carefully. So I hope you got the mess what you're going to do there, everyone. So you are not supposed to do such things. That is the first thing you should remember. Is it okay till here? Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Now let's come back to the problem. So I hope everyone got what I told. So it is like this. So this is what the problem look like. So try to analyze this and split that summing point in these two ways. If we split that two, so this one will be as it is. So now what is a new diagram? Can replica? See, I have not moved this. I have not moved this. I am just doing analysis with respect to my feedback part. So it means let me retain the diagram. So as it is, everything will come back. So I'll write rough sketch here. You can, I hope you can understand and you can draw. So everyone try to draw parallel along with me so that it will be easier for you to analyze step by step. So G3 is here. So this summing point is what I'm talking now. So it has been splitted to two parts now. So this is one summing point and you have one more summing point like this. So this arrow mark should not be given here. It should be given here. Cut up. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me cut this. Yes. So this is how it looks after doing the things in this manner. So here, let me continue. Here you have G2. G2 is there. So don't forget to put that plus minus. It will be helpful for you later. So plus is here, and here you have 1 plus That plus is because of this, and minus is here because of this negative feedback. So this is how the new diagram look. So you are supposed to write a diagram. So don't tell that I will do everything in one step, sir. If you do everything in one step, you are not going to get full marks, sir. Is it clear? So this is how the diagram is. I hope I made the first point clear. See, I not at all moved the first summing point what your friend told at the beginning. So I'm just keeping the things simpler. So I told you already, you can solve the things in n number of ways. So whichever you get an idea, you go ahead with. So before that, you just make a plan, then you can execute. Is it okay? So this is how the new diagram looks, guys, after the first step. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you should tell me what is going to happen for next part. Yeah, so after this,
Elimination of feedback.
so this is going to eliminate cut and draw. So this is my unity feedback path. So I'm just tracing here. So this is going to be eliminated. So if this is going to eliminate, what is a new thing you're going to get? So is this part is okay? Shall I cut off this so that you can understand where I'm moving the things? So this part I'm eliminating, guys. So just delete it out. Okay. So now what is a new thing is going to happen? Tell me. So that block is going to become one.
G by 1 plus G.
Good. Yeah. So let's make one block. So after elimination, it's going to become as G2 divided by 1 plus G2. So what has happened to H now? What has happened to H? H is 1. So very good. So I hope everyone got till here. See, try to analyze the problem, few problems like this, so that you get an idea and you get practice to it. Then you can solve like anything. Is it okay till here? Is it okay,
Yes,
guys? Okay. Now look at here. Again, you have two options. Again, you have. Okay, fine. Yeah. So what is the things you can make out here? You can make two things here. So one is, as your friend told, I can move this summing point ahead. Cut and pa. So if you do that, then here I should multiply with what? I should multiply with nothing easier means it's understood is one antartha. Cut. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it means I should do what comes up now. I am moving the breakaway point ahead means I should do what? It should be like 1 by G concept.
1 by
Kata. Yeah, since the 1 by G value is 1, so it G3 remains G3 only. It's like G3 by 1. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So then you can do this to combination as what?
Parallel.
Good. So then that combination becomes what? This answer is going to become what with this?
G3, G1.
No, don't tell the answer. Don't tell the answer. See, this G3 plus G1, okay. After this parallel combination, you'll get one block. That one block is going to become what I'm asking. Is it series with this?
Cascade.
Cascade.
Good. So then that too becomes one complete block. Then what is the last thing left out, guys?
Elimination.
The complete look like elimination. That's it. This is what I told. So if you make a strategy like this, so step by step, if you go, you'll get the final answer. That is one way. That is one way. Is it okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You do one thing. You finish off this process. Then I will tell one more method to be continue also. So everyone finish off this. So you're moving this takeaway point from here to here. That is the thing what we are going to analyze here. See, if you won't move this, I can't do any parallel combination. That is a logic. So if you move this, I should multiply with 1 by G1. I mean 1 by G. Here it is 1. So what is the thing I can make? Nothing but divide by 1. So G3 remains same only. So what is a new diagram now? So I will eliminate this part. So after this is gone. So this is removed. I hope everyone can understand what we're trying to do, right? So this is your next step. Don't do any alteration there only. You should be doing this in the next step. So after forming this, so this will become G3 by 1. You show this one step because it should be understood that there is 1 in the previous part. So you show this step. Okay na pailivargu ellargo? Is it okay, guys? Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me how it is looking. So this complete path is looking like a rule number 2, a parallel combination. So this we can eliminate, I can add. So I'll cut this. So I hope everyone can do the things what we are doing. So I'm cutting here. So we are going to get a new diagram. So that is your next step. So eliminate that and write a new block. And what is the answer for this block, guys?
G3
What's the
plus
answer?
G1.
G3 plus G1.
G1.
So I hope you're understanding the way what we are solving. So you got one complete path. So now this much is diagram. This should be a new diagram. So after this, next step should carry what? So this logic, this complete is looking like what, guys? Series or a cascade. So we can eliminate this to a one block. See, if you want to write any do the equation base, you can write aside. So aside to this problem you can make, and you can write a new block. So you can make G3, because everything writing in the diagram look complex and look bigger also. So you better write the things aside. So you just show along with that step parallelly. So this step aside you can write. So G3 plus G1. So is going to be series with G2 divided by 1 plus G2. Correct? 1 plus G2. Okay. So this is going to be one block now. So this completely is going to be one block. So this block you can write here by eliminating this. You can eliminate this now. So let's remove this. Remove it off, and you write a new block which involves that equation. So now we came to the last part of this problem. Correct? Is it okay? So this answer, if you want, you can take LCM. You can do the things, or directly you can multiply G2 to both and divide by 1 plus G2. So whatever things you want to just make here and write it here. Is it okay? So then what is the last part, guys?
Elimination part.
Good. So elimination part. So what is the formula now? So this completely is going to be eliminated to a single block. So a single block is what I am going to write. So in this, you try to mention your input output. So all the steps should be carried in the way we have executed, step by step. So if I say 10 marks for this, so each steps will have its own weightage. So try to write the things clearly. Okay. Yeah. If you don't want to write the formula here, you can write aside also. Yes. What is the formula now? You have eliminated this here. Yeah. Formula. Formula.
Sir,
G1
G3 plus G2.
G1.
G.
3 plus G1.
G3 plus G1 into na.
Yes, sir. G2
Okay.
plus G2.
G2 divided by
1 plus G2.
1 plus G2.
Whole divided by.
So let me move this side. Yeah. Whole divided by
1 plus again numerator, sir.
so 1 plus whatever things is there, the same thing. Cut up.
Yes.
So this complete path you can do. So here, if you want, you can take LCM. You can take LCM and you can write the final answer. So that is your final block. So here, what is the thing we want? So this is the reduction has happened now. So ultimate goal is not to get only reduction. What is the ultimate goal?
Transfer function.
Good. So to write transfer function, I hope I taught you the formula. So just write that. So T of S is equals to
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಎತ್ತಷ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಾಯ್ತು.
T of S is equal to C of S divided by R of S. So you write this formula and replica whatever the LCM answer you have taken. that will conclude the problem. So is it okay till here to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any difficulties, anyone? If anybody have any difficulties to understand this type of problem, so let me know, because next time I am not going to explain anything. I want answers from your side. Is it okay till here?
Yes, sir.
So I will go with the same problem, and I told one more possibilities is there. So let's try to analyze that also. Is this over? Shall I proceed with that? So everyone got the final answer written now?
So repeat the transfer function.
Transfer function. See, whatever the final answer you got after this elimination of this feedback path, you return the answer in one block like this. So G3 plus G1 into G2 divided by 1 plus G2 whole divided by 1 plus of this. Cut. So here what I told, I asked you to simplify this. Means take LCM. That will be one answer with you, right? So that answer you dump here. So in the formula, C of S by R of S is equal to, for after taking LCM, what is the answer? LCM, what is the answer?
Sir, G2 into G3 plus G1.
G2 into G3. Next, ಏನಪ್ಪ?
Divided by 1 plus G2 plus.
Divide. Is it only numerator only G2, G3?
Yes, sir. 1 plus G2 and in both the sides.
Cancel agata? Okay, fine, good. So G2, G3 divided by?
Sir, not G3 plus G1 into G2, sir.
Repeat.
In numerator,
G?
it is 3 plus G1 into G2.
Your voice is breaking to me here. Repeat. G. Anybody else can tell the answer? I think your friend voice is breaking. After taking a LCM simplification, what is the final answer? I'm asking. Is it audible, guys? No response. Am I audible first of all? Yeah.
Audible, sir.
Okay. Just one sec, Nutan. Just tell the answer. I will just tell the attendance. Yeah, tell the answer, Nutan. Final answer.
G2 into.
Okay, G2 into
G3 plus G1.
G3 plus G1.
All divided by.
Numerator rastena?
Yes.
Okay. Whole divided by
1 plus G2.
1 plus G2.
Plus.
Matte plus barata?
Plus, sir.
Plus?
Numerator, sir, again. G2 into G3.
The same. Okay, fine. So G2 into, or you can write directly G2, G3 plus G2, G1 also. Okay, now? Is it okay?
Yes.
So this is what the final answer. So this is what you want to write as a transfer function. Someone asked no, how to write transfer function. So let's write the formula output by input is equal to whatever the simplified answer you got from this last block, that itself is a transfer function, and you can stop here. Is it okay, guys? Is it okay to everyone? Shall we proceed?
Sir, what about H, sir?
H is there. H is there. No, I am asking answers from you. You only didn't told answers. H1 is
last
ಇಲ್ಲ
feedback, sir.
Feedback is H1 11, bro.
No, sir. At
so this complete answer, yeah, 1 plus that G term into H1 should be there. So you want me to write that answer? Whatever answer you got here, this I'm doing elimination with H1 only, right? So you are left out H1, I think. So what is H1? Where it will be? It is like into this, for this complete term I should multiply H now.
Complete term.
Okay, na? Check out, guys.
Yes,
What
sir.
difficulties? So I hope you left out this H1, just add that H1 there because that is what the ultimate answer. Is it okay? So whatever the term is here, that divided by 1 plus again this term into H1 is a formula. So if you eliminate that, this is the final answer. Is it okay? H1 is there. Into complete term you multiply with H1. In your H1 won't come in numerator, it will come in denominator only. Till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So what I told, so there is one more method possibilities. Let's go with that also. The same problem. So till your movement that is not required now. So what was the thing happened? I'll just write here. So after your this part. So after the first step, the elimination part. So diagram look like this. So summing point. So we'll keep G3 here itself. See, after moving your G3 ahead, we solve the problem, right? So you have one more method also to solve the problem without moving the G3 ahead. So that is what I'm trying to explain, because few may solve in this way and others may solve in the way what we solved at the back end. So which one you feel comfortable, you can go with that. So G1. So there is a summing point here. So I hope this part is gone. So now this part is what you got already, answer. So this is not required for me. So here it is like this. So is it out the diagram? What we traced? Everyone okay with this? Still here? So there was plus here, plus here. So is it what the diagram here? From here only we did no. You have taken this as a summing point ahead. Sorry, moving a breakaway point ahead, and we solve the problem. Correct, Endrapa?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Okay. So now you have one more option. So what you did, that is also correct. And few may think in this way also. Why can't I move this summing point behind? Then I can make what? This two in cascade. Agree? Yes or no? That possibility is
sir.
also there or not. So what is the thing I'm telling is, so if you make this summing point, so there is an option in your reduction technique, right? So if you move this summing point before your G1, so then this G1 and this answer become cascade. That possibility is also there to solve the problem. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So now how it looks? So two summing points will come together like this. The two summing point will come here. So if I move this, so what I should do to my G3? So if you're moving your summing point before your G1, what is going to happen?
1 by G.
So 1 by G1. Good. So I should write this as G3 by G1. Is it G3 divided by G1 concept now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is how it looks, and remaining part. So it looked like this. So G1 is here. And what is the answer you got for this, guys? The part first elimination of first one. Is it G2 divided by 1 plus G2 now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So G2 divided by 1 plus G2. So this is how it looks. So look at here. So this is what the thing I want you to tell you. So if you want to move your summing point, breakaway point ahead, if you keep that as it is, if you move your summing point before your G1, So this is how the new agree na? So I should not write feedback here. Just change. Feedback should be here because this is what the point. No. Correct only. But one set. So it is like this now, yeah. Yeah. So let me keep this as it is only. Is it okay till here to everyone? Is it okay till here? Shall I proceed?
Sir.
Okay. So now look at here. Now look at here. See, again, I can't make this G3 by G1 in parallel to this summer. Why? Because this summing point is creating a problem. Similarly, so this 2 anyhow, this 2 is going to become 1. So because of cascade. Again, this and this I can't take it as a feedback because this summing point is creating a problem. Yes or no? Everyone, what I'm telling?
Yes,
So
sir.
both is creating a problem for both the concept. Correct? So what can be done? So any of these two become 1, this 2 become 1, not an issue. So can we do interchanging of our summing point? Agree everyone? If we interchanging the summing point, then this summing point will come here, which will solve this problem, and this will come here, which will solve the problem. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So I hope everyone got. Anybody want me to repeat from this point, or is it okay till here? So you got why we are doing interchanging of summing point, right? So if you don't do interchanging of summing point, then I can't solve the problem because I can't do this 2 in parallel because of this presence of this summing point. Similarly, I can't make this and this as a feedback elimination because of the presence of this summing point. So we have only one option is to exchange, to interchange. That is what the example I'm trying to explain here. Is it okay? Because some problem you may face such kind of things. So that time you should have idea how to solve the problem. Is it okay, guys? Shall we proceed?
Sir, like in
Sir.
that step, can't we do like this?
Yeah,
sir?
yeah,
Like
tell.
we do the parallel combination of G3 and G1, sir, in the previous, as we did previously.
Yes.
So it will be like first the summing point will be there, and then after the G3 plus G1. So then finally G2 plus G1. I mean the same combination, sir. We'll be having 2 blocks, one summing point and one H1, no, sir.
Okay.
So how my doubt is like for how much points we can move the breaking point, sir? For how much blocks?
No, only one at a time you can block or move.
Okay, at once.
Only once. You can't move twice or thrice together.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, na? So that is why I'm telling you this logic. Is it okay? Is it okay till here to everyone? Others? Is it fine, guys? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now you got what I told. So since it is creating a problem, let's try to swap this 2. So this will come here and this will go here. So if we do the things, what is a new diagram? So let me eliminate this and write. So just make a slight change here. So anyhow, this is gone. Okay. So this part will move a little bit aside. And 1 I will keep it as minus. So this plus. So feedback will come here now. If we move the things or interchanging the things, so this will come with a minus and this arrow mark won't be pointing here. This will come straight away to this. So agree, everyone? Is it fine to everyone what I told you? Because at next stage of a problem, you may face such kind of things. So that time you should have an idea that what all the possibilities are there. So this will help you that how all reduction technique will come to implementation also. So we have swapped this. So because of this swapping, so now this 2 can be done easily parallel combination. Agree? So this is, I told you value is any 1 is there. So this plus G3 plus 1 is one answer. And this complete part you can eliminate. And that answer, this answer become cascade. Is it okay? So this possibility is also there to solve the problem. Fine, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So that ends this problem. So let's go with one more. So I want you to analyze and tell how to do. So let me go with one more problem. I think this one. Yeah. Let me paste there. So any difficulties, anyone to understand the problems in block diagram now? I hope you got the idea.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now I want answers from you. So this is a new problem. So now tell me what are the possible ways are there to solve this problem. So I'm not going to do anything now. I taught you the things what I'm supposed to. So now you should tell me what is the way to solve the problem. So you want me to ask individually or will you tell? So this is a new problem, just making note of the problem. Analyze. See, every problem, if I keep explaining, you'll be keep noting. That's all you will do. So try to analyze yourself, get an idea. So you have all the options with you. I taught you with the two problems how to use all the reduction techniques. So what are the possible ways are there to solve this problem? Yeah.
Three feedback and one forward path.
Reduction, sir.
First you tell me how many forward paths, how many feedback paths you have.
3 feedback.
One forward path, sir.
So straight away from input to output is what you are getting correct now, yeah? So from
Yes,
here
sir.
to here, it's only one forward path. Good. How many feedback path, guys?
3.
So here one,
Three.
here one, and here one. And I told you one thing clear. So output to input is what you're supposed to trace. Good. So feedback paths are 3. Very good. Then you analyze the problem how to solve. Yeah.
We can make G2 and H2 reduction, elimination part, sir.
Yes, very good. So this is the first step. So you can do this easily because this is free from that too. So there is no problem for this type. So we can go ahead and we can conclude one step reduction. Fine. Amala.
Sir,
So
we
this
can
is going to become one block. Yes. Correct. Tell
and
me.
we can interchange the summing point now, sir.
Yes. So again here, two possibilities will come. As your friend told, one is interchanging of summing point and one more is the takeaway point before also I can move. Can you make this before also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me repeat this problem. You should solve this. So look at the problem. So you got to know forward path is how much, feedback path are how much. So this you can eliminate easily. So this is going to become one complete block. That is first part. Okay. Next, second step. So there are two summing point and it is not making you easy way. So it is creating a problem. So what we can do, as your friend told, we can interchange this. This will go here. This may come here. So if interchange, then this will be easier for you to do the reduction. Is it okay? That is step number 2. Everyone, is it okay, guys?
Yeah.
So then this is a new block. So this new block and this previous block is going to be in series, huh?
Yes, sir.
So this G1 H1 is going to be 1 and similarly this G2 H2 is going to be 1. So this two become cascade. So this two become cascade means I am going to get one more block. Then you will be having one more feedback. So that is look like this. Is it like this? So I'm giving a hint so that you should draw the steps. So is it how it looks, guys? Agree?
Yes, sir.
So then this two you can eliminate. This two you can eliminate and make it to one block. Again, that final answer become in elimination concept. So that will give you one complete block. I hope everyone got the logic now.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Okay. So finish
Yes,
up this problem. So you just take a snap of this problem. So finish up this. So when you meet in next class, we will try to analyze. We'll try to analyze few more problems. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So snap is taken. Shall I exit the screen? Everyone, take a snap of this because I wanted to solve this problem. When you come to next class, we want to be shown this. Okay. Yeah. So let's come back. Before ending the meeting, so just want to tell one thing. We are left out with few topics in model number 1. Maybe for C section it is one topic, and for AB it is 1 plus 2, means 3 topics. So I told your CRs that tomorrow we'll engage 1 hour class. We'll try to wind that. Is it okay to others? Everyone. So 11 to 12 is all okay? Or